Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Here I'm doing a mostly or frequently asked questions from the algebraic expression and identity of class 8th. So 5 questions I have taken which are quite important one. Let's start doing this. So the first question is, using suitable identity find 48 square, and then we have a 231 square minus 131 square and 97 multiplied by 103. We have to use a suitable identity and solve it. Let's start with the first question. The first one is 48 square. So 48 can be written as 50 minus 2. So this is equal to 50 minus 2 whole square. Now this is like a minus b whole square, which is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here a value is equal to 50 and b value is equal to 2. So we'll just substitute in that. So we'll get 50 square minus 2 into 50 into 2 plus 2 square. So this is 2500 multiplied by, when you multiply 2 into 50 into 2, we'll get 200 plus 2. So when you add and separate all these values, we'll get 2304. This is the first question. Now the second one, it's 231 square minus 131 square. Now it's like a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, right? We're going to use this identity where a value will be equal to 231 and b value will be equal to 131. Now from here we can substitute the value. We'll get 231 plus 131 multiplied by 231 minus 131. So 231 plus 131, when you add up, we'll get 362. So 362 multiplied by 231 minus 131 is 100. So we'll get 36200. This is the answer for the second question. Now third one. So this is a third question, not a fourth one. Yeah. So in this question we have a 97 multiplied by 103. So this is equal to, we can write 97 as 100 minus 3 and 103 has 100 plus 3, right? So this is equal to, like, it's like a minus b into a plus b. So we know that a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. The same identity what we have used for the second question, but we're using just interchange LHS and RHS. So we'll get here 100 square minus 3 square. So 100 square minus 3 square is like 10,000 minus 9, which is equal to 9,991 we'll get. This is the answer for the third question. Okay, so we're done with the first question. Now we'll move on to the next question, second question. Now this question is a very important question. So the question is, if x square plus 1 upon x square is 38, find the value of x minus 1 upon x and x to the power 4 plus 1 upon x to the power 4. Okay, so we'll write down what we know from the question. We know x square plus 1 upon x square is 38. So first we're going to find out the value of x minus 1 upon x. So what I'll do, I'm going to take a squaring of this. So it's like a minus b whole square, right? A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now remember, here a value will be equal to x and b value will be equal to 1 upon x. So I'll substitute here. So we'll get x square minus 2 into x into 1 upon x plus 1 upon x whole square. Now this is equal to x square. We can cancel x and x. We'll get minus 2 plus 1 upon x square is 1 upon x square. 1 square will become 1. So I'm just writing 1 upon x square. Okay. So here I'll just continue. I'll just erase this identity, what I have written here. Okay. But we know from the question that x minus 1 upon x we have to find out, and we know that x square plus 1 upon x square value is 38. So I'll just rearrange it and I'll substitute the value. So x square plus 1 upon x square minus 2 I have written, but this value, that is this value, is equal to 38. So we'll get 38 minus 2, which is 36. So therefore we got x minus 1 upon x whole square is equal to 36. So x minus 1 upon x will be equal to, take a square root of it. So we have removed the square and have kept the square root, which will be equal to 6. So x minus 1 upon x value is 6. So this is the first question we have done. Now we'll move on to the second question. Okay, so the second question is, we have to find out x to the power 4 plus 1 upon x to the power 4. So for doing this, I'm going to take a squaring of x square plus 1 upon x square. I'll take a squaring of this instead of taking x to the power 4 and plus x to the power 4. I'm going to take a squaring of this. So again we're going to use the first identity, that is a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now remember, here the x value is equal to x square, sorry, a value is equal to x square and b value is equal to 1 upon x square. Now based on this, I'm going to substitute in the identity. I'll get x square, again whole square, plus 2 into x square into 1 upon x square plus b square. So 1 upon x square whole to the power square. So this is x to the power 4 plus, we can cancel x square and x square, will get 2 plus x to the 1 upon x to the power 4. Now here don't forget to substitute the value here. We got x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to 38. So I'm going to substitute here. So 38 square is equal to this. Now 38 square is nothing but 1444 is equal to x square plus, I'm just rearranging the numbers. Now I'll transpose 2 to the other side. So I'll get 1444 minus 2 is equal to x square plus 1 upon, sorry, x to the power 4 plus x to the power 4 plus 1 upon x to the power 4. So from here we can write the answer. X to the power 4 plus 1 upon x to the power 4 is equal to 1442. Okay, so that's it. This is the answer for the second question. Now we'll move on to the next one, third question. Okay, so in third question we have to verify that 11pq plus 4q square minus 11pq minus 4q square is equal to 176pq square. Okay, so here we're going to use an identity. So look here, we have something square minus again something square. It's like a square minus b square. This whole thing I'm going to take it as a, and this whole thing I'm going to take it as b. Now if you compare here, it's like a square minus b square, right? So we know that a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. The third identity we're going to use here. So from here, but make sure that a value is 11pq plus 4q and b value is 11pq minus 4q. Now I'm going to substitute in this identity. So from here we can write down 11pq. So 11pq plus 4q square minus 11pq minus 4q whole square is equal to, we're using an identity a plus b into a minus b. So we'll get here, add a, write down the a value, which is 11pq plus 4q. This is a value I've written, then plus again b value, which is 11pq minus 4q. Now first bracket is over, then into a minus b. So 11pq plus 4q minus, I'm keeping a bracket here because signs will change after this. So minus 11pq minus 4q. Now this is equal to, in the first bracket we can cancel minus 4q and plus 4q. We'll get here 11pq plus 11pq. When you add up, we'll get 22pq. I'm just adding up directly 11 PQ and 11 PQ, which is 22 PQ. Now in the second brackets we have to open the brackets, so we'll get 11 PQ plus 4Q. Open this bracket, we have to multiply with a minus sign, so minus into 11 PQ is minus 11 PQ, and then minus into minus is plus, then 4Q will get. Now from here we can cancel minus 11 PQ and plus 11 PQ, so this is equal to 22 PQ multiplied by 8 Q, right? 4 plus 4 is 8. Now 22 multiplied by 8 is 176, so from here we can write down this is equal to 176 P, and then Q into Q is Q square. So that's it, we got the LHS is equal to RHS. So that's it, we have verified it. Now we'll go to the last question. Okay, this is again interesting one. Find the value of 38 square minus 22 square upon 16 using a suitable identity. So first we're going to take the numerator and solve it. So here we have 38 square minus 22 square. Now we know that a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b, right? This is an identity, so this identity we're gonna use here. So this is equal to 38 plus 22. Remember, a value is 38 and b value is 22, and so 38 plus 22 multiplied by 38 minus 22. Now we'll add up 38 and 22, so 38 plus 22 will be equal to 60. So 60 multiplied by 38 minus 22 is 16. Okay, so we got the numerator part. Now we're going to substitute here. So therefore 38 square minus 22 square upon 16 is equal to, so we got the numerator part as 60 multiplied by 16 upon 16. Cancel 16 and 16, will get answer equal to 60, and this is the answer for this problem. So the next one, we are done with the fourth question. Now the last question, which is we have to expand this one. So x upon 6 minus y upon 5 whole square, we have to find the value of it. So it's like a minus b whole square, which is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Now here a value is equal to x upon 6 and b value is equal to y upon 5. Now we'll substitute in this. So x upon 6 minus y upon 5 whole square will be equal to, so a square, it means x upon 6 square minus 2 into a value is x upon 6 into b value is y upon 5 plus y upon 5 whole square. So this is equal to x square upon 36. Now we can cancel few terms here, like 2 and 6 we can cancel, 2 1s and 2 3s are 6. We'll get xy upon 15 plus we'll get here y square upon 25. So that's it. It was quite simple one. We have used one identity and we have solved it. I hope you have understood how we got the solution, all the 5 problems. If you have any question or difficulties or the area which you didn't understand, you can leave a comment below and I'll again try to solve it or explain you what was the solution. I hope you have understood this, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching this. If you like this video, then subscribe and click on bell icon.